Alright everyone, Cowboy Trades here, welcome back to the channel for a quick update on JASMY. So, less than 3 hours away into our next FOMC meeting, and JASMY is forming this pattern. Let's talk about it, I'll give you my price targets and what I'm expecting coming into today's meeting. Now, first of all, just quickly, before we dive into JASMY, I've recorded a few altcoin videos today. I'm also going to record a Bitcoin video later. I'm seeing this rising wedge in the lower time frames playing out for Bitcoin and the altcoin market. So it's looking like, obviously, this is a bearish pattern coming into the FOMC. If we get that 25 basis points, you're very, very likely to see Bitcoin and the altcoin market break down. But we do not have this pattern playing out on JASMY. Almost every altcoin right now has a rising wedge, but JASMY has something a little bit different. So let's come over to the daily time frame now. You can see, since we have been running up on this most recent rally, of course, since I started covering this about a month ago, it has been breaking down like we've been predicting. I'm really talking about since December, we went on this massive rally. You can see we made a pit stop down here and we back tested it. And quite recently over in March, we've back tested this support box twice. Now, what this really shows me is this is a neckline. And if we are looking at the start of the neckline here, you can see a left shoulder coming back to the neckline. You can see a head coming back to the neckline, and then you can see another shoulder coming back down to the neckline. Now, where you want to draw the neckline from is completely up to you. I personally prefer to draw the neckline in this box formation. I wouldn't worry too much about a breakdown until we lose 0.0044 cent. But just wanted to let you know, I'll give you the price target of this, and I'll give you the conservative price target as well, drawing from, this kind of formation here, not drawing from all the way down to the bottom of the box. If we do start breaking down, then you could potentially see JASMY break down into new bear market lows, 0.0025, and bear in mind, this was the conservative price target. If we're actually drawing from the bottom of the neckline, I believe this would be much more valid to draw from. You could see JASMY break down to 0.0023 from where we are right now. We don't have much leniency left to the downside on this one. This is about a 52% drop. So if you do see a further 8% drop for JASMY, be very, very cautious coming into the 0.0044 level. We may start to see a major breakdown for this market. On the weekly time frame, we've obviously flipped the EMA ribbons as resistance. Let's check out the bull market support bands. We are trading right on the floor of these right now at 4.8. If we do break down to the downside of this once again, this is going to allow us to get down to this neckline and break to the downside of this pattern. So, like I said, most of the altcoin market is forming this rising wedge. Really, if you start seeing the altcoin market break down, it will probably be meaning that Bitcoin's breaking down from this rising wedge. And either way, even though JASMY doesn't have this pattern, it will follow the altcoin market, which is currently at a major area of resistance. So JASMY may be experiencing a very brutal move very soon if we do get a solid rejection from this level on the total altcoin market cap. Apart from that, my friends, there's not really much I wanted to update on JASMY. Just wanted to put a quick one out there for you today. If you have been watching my content, like I only started covering JASMY again about a month ago. And if we come over to the weekly time frame, not even looking at the Heiken Archies, we're just absolutely melting. If we come over to the Heiken Archies, you can see we really are starting this new bearish trend for JASMY right now, and it is not looking too hot. Let me reverse so I do have this pattern. Other than this, we're getting continuation. Like I said, if we look at what's happening with JASMY, we are in a very clean red phase on the Heiken Archies, indicative that we should be melting to the downside in terms of your Elliott wave theory. From this most recent low, we had a B, C. Now we're starting another 1, 2, 3, 4 bearish 5 wave to the downside. Over here on the weekly time frame since December, we had these local lows. We came up to this local top, swing low to swing high. You've got 618 Fibonacci, and we have lost it this week. Now coming down to the 786 Fibonacci, this is a further 18% drop, but bear in mind, I've really got my eyes on this next major move coming down to this head and shoulders price target at a 52% drop. Other than the fact that we've lost the 618, Oscillators are also in agreement that we need a further breakdown. Like I said, I started covering JASMY about a month or so ago. I did cover it probably like a year or so ago, but I stopped covering it. Lots of people started to ask me to recover this again, which is why I'm recording these videos on it now. But since we started making videos on this, Like we predicted, the stochastic RSI was one of the major reasons calling for this move. It has only come down to the heartline right now. So, you may have been watching my videos for the past month and witnessed it drop 42%. It may drop another 42% because we're only halfway down on this breakdown according to the stock. However, the MFI, we're still super overextended in terms of volume. We're up at 76. There is so much room on the weekly to come down. The squeeze momentum indicator is currently resetting momentum in bullish territory. It hasn't even realized, or it's a lagging indicator rather, so it catches uptrends and downtrends very nicely. And because it's a lagging indicator, it hasn't even really called that the next major breakdown to the downside is coming. It's still saying we're residing in bullish territory, and if we do break bearish, we've got a lot of room to move down. Daily time frame as well, it is the same picture. Stochastic at 50, MFI at 50, squeeze momentum indicator coming into neutral, not in bearish territory. All of these signals are screaming for a further breakdown to the downside. JASMY BTC. If you have been watching the channel, I've been warning all of you about the dangers of DCAing altcoins in a bear market. A lot of people who think DCAing altcoins is a good idea in a bear market, I guarantee these people who are telling you it's a good idea, they were not here in 2018. How do I know this? Because I was here in 2018 and I thought it was a good idea to DCA altcoins. I was wrong. I got wrecked. Buying altcoins in a bear market is a one-way ticket to kiss 99% of your money goodbye, 95% of your money against Bitcoin. If you have to DCA something, if you're worried about, banks keeping your money and not letting you invest in crypto, then DCAing Bitcoin is a much better alternative. If you need to DCA something, look at how JASMY has been performing against Bitcoin. This is not a pretty picture. If you've been DCAing JASMY, you've not only been getting wrecked against the US dollar, but you're religiously just making new lows all the time against Bitcoin pairs. There is so much more risk associated with buying altcoins than Bitcoin. We all know that, logically speaking, and that risk to reward ratio is worth it sometimes in a bull run. If you're picking the right coins, that risk to reward can definitely make you a lot of money. In a bear market, the reward is diminished for buying altcoins. It doesn't make sense. Bitcoin outperforms altcoins in a bear market, so the risk to reward is not worth it. And you're also losing money by buying altcoins instead of just buying Bitcoin. So please be very, very careful if you're buying altcoins. If you're DCAing JASMY, not financial advice, I'm just telling you from experience, I did this in 2018. It was a bad idea. This is why, if you've been watching the channel, we've been sitting on the sidelines this entire time. Have I not been buying anything? That's not true. I have been buying Bitcoin. I bought Bitcoin at 25, 24, 23, all the way down to 16. I haven't started buying altcoins yet. I don't think it's time. When we're seeing these bearish engulfing candles taking the altcoin markets down into new lows, this is once again telling me that, my price prediction that I gave you for JASMY BTC, a 55% drop against its Bitcoin pair, is only just getting started. We've still got another 26% to go, and I believe it could get uglier from there. But let's watch this price target come into fruition, and then we'll talk about the next price target. But for today, my friends, like I said, I just wanted to give you a quick update. Bitcoin is forming this rising wedge. The altcoin markets are forming this rising wedge. The total altcoin market as well is at a crucial area of resistance, and coming into this FOMC, JASMY is not looking too hot right now. So for today, my friends, that's all I've got. If you do enjoy my videos, let me know down below by leaving a like and a comment. Share the videos with your friends. If you want to further support the channel, feel free to click the join button and become a member today. Follow me over on Twitter at 618_cowboy, but I will leave it there. It has been your boy Cowboy Trades. I'm out, my friends. Peace.